Uh, uh, uh. Hi, everybody. Hi. 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 So I know it's been a bit, and when I say it's been a bit, it's been like a week because I didn't stream last week. Um, I have some valid excuses. Not so much for Thursday. Thursday, I was just a tired little guy because my sleep schedule is kind of a mess. But I was a tired little guy on Thursday. However, on Tuesday, um, I am more than glad to say I graduated. I'm done. My post secondary. I am done. I am officially a graduate student. Um, this is like actually like really crazy. I've been going to university for a while now. Um, and the fact that I'm done is like actually kind of crazy to me. And it's like because I've been there for so long, it's really easy to forget. Like, oh, that's right. I'm done. At a meeting recently, um, and someone was asked, and I was being asked about qualifications, and then I like sent a whole message, and then only after sending this whole message, I'm like, oh yeah, I graduate. I was like, that's also a pretty solid qualification. I know it's crazy that like I'm here right now and I get to be like, hey, hi, Mango, hi. But yeah, I'm just like, man. And so last week was kind of like this nice little break week that I had. But I still want to continue streaming. Obviously, I'm not gonna. Thank you. How's my second favorite white boy? Thank you for the water, the boy. Fix that spine left and live. Your second favorite white boy is doing great. And honestly, I do want to keep like yapping and all that. And I feel like if you just gave me the chance, I would keep doing it. But um, well, firstly, I'm going to unmute this game, and then I'm gonna turn down this. I've been listening to this because I just opened up the game early, just as like a precaution. And so this has just been going on like the whole time the countdown was going on, and I'm like, wow, it's such a different vibe from the music that's like actively playing. I was like, oh, okay, all right. I am going to turn the volume down though, because I do think it's a little high. Um, Steven, but yeah, I've not played any Lobotomy Corporation before. This is you can see that's a grayed out continue button. I know nothing about what this game is about, like what kind of vibes it is. I know it has something with deck building, but like past that, nothing. So I'm really excited, and I'm hoping this game is like goated, like to the extreme. But we do have to play the tutorial, or else I am sure I'm going to lose big time. Management. Initializing system. Accelerating energy convection. Activated memory repository. Running Sephiroth protocol. Oh. Hello, manager. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Starting today, you are responsible for managing the abnormalities we have, and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. You can move the camera with WASD on your keyboard. You can also press and hold the secondary mouse button, right mouse button, and drag the mouse. You can zoom the screen. You can zoom the screen in and out with the F and G keys on your keyboard. The scroll wheel on the mouse can also be used. Oh my! I can zoom in really far. Let's try a simple maneuver. When you hover your mouse over an agent, some information of them will be shown in the top right corner. Please try selecting an agent and pressing the primary mouse button. Look, there's all their information. Wow, this text is like really small. Red, so the standard ride stick, red 4 to 6. Standard uniform, 1 heart, down purple, neutral light, down cyan or teal. Well done. The information displayed on the panel on the right is related to the selected agent. Some of this information is vital, such as their statistics and EGO equipment. Please view the section in the manager's manual titled "The Agents" for more details about this. What this information means. I'm assuming that's the next chapter. The bar is on the top left of the screen displays the amount of energy you need to collect to end the day. The top right corner lists what mission you were able to attempt today. Our company produces energy when a product called positive enkephalin PE, a green box, is released by an abnormality. An abnormality generates PE boxes while it is being worked on. Please click on the containment unit holding an abnormality with the primary mouse button. I assume you. Since you've yet to unlock any information about this abnormality, you have no way of knowing how it will respond to the 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, an agent will need to perform a work with it. For now, please select the first work type available, instinct work. Instinct work status is an abnormality's psychological needs and desires. When an agent conducts instinct work, their fortitude will increase at the end of the day, raising their health points. Now, please click the agent. This is my only one. This is my only one. Is that their name? Is it Beta Lactam? Is their name Beta Lactam? Each working request your agents to perform with an abnormality would have a different result. The success rate for each agent's work type will also vary between abnormalities. If your employee is not mentally ready, abnormalities may appear more frightening or disturbing to them. As such, they may receive fear damage when encountering abnormalities, while to lower their sanity points, which will lower their sanity points, SP. Employees of a lower grade will take more fear damage from encountering with abnormalities of higher risk levels. Can I? No, I don't want to leave the tutorial. There's a chat there. Abnormalities release eclophen when agents work with them, and we collect them into what we call e-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs during the work process, the abnormality will either respond positively or negatively. When it reacts positively, it will release positive enkephalin, which produces a green PE box. However, if the abnormality responds or reacts negatively, it will release a negative enkephalin instead and damage the agent. Please keep in mind that when an agent's HP or SP drops completely, the work process will be forcefully terminated. An abnormality's mood might change depending on the outcome of the work done with it. The outcome can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes we obtain during the work process. An abnormality typically has 3 states of responses: good, neutral, and bad, depending on the outcome. It may use a special ability or attempt to escape. That's not good. We don't want that. 00000 is very sad that Beta Lactam has to leave so soon. It seems that he wants to follow them. When the work process is completed, the PE boxes are collected. In addition to PE boxes that count toward the daily energy quota, each abnormality also produces a set of PE boxes unique to them. These PE boxes are stored and shown in the abnormality's unique PE box counter. That's that one. These can be used to unlock more of an abnormality's information or to extract ego equipment. After work has been completed with an abnormality, you cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time. Until you can work with it again, you can send your agents to work with other abnormalities or let them heal up in the main room. Whenever the department regenerator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. This will restore both their health, HP, and sanity, SP. Where's the department regenerator gauge? Here it is. So this is gonna slowly fill over time, I assume? Probably? What's this? It's like my command center? Who are you? That's Zeta Zero? Zeta Zero? Max HP, max SP. Oh, so this doesn't affect. Interesting. How do I read their current HP? Yeah. When is the department regenerator? 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's try ordering an agent to work with a new method. First, click on the agent with the primary mouse button. Now use the secondary mouse button to click on the containment unit. Please be where you can accidentally deselect the agent during this process. Did I need to right click? I thought I left click the first time. Pull up this menu. We still don't know much about the abnormality, so please order the agent to perform the insight. Insight work is work to improve living conditions, ensuring the containment units are in optimal condition. When an agent performs insight work, their prudence will increase at the end of the day, raising their sanity points. Okay, so if I do instinct, so when I do one of these quests, it improves the agent stat by like whatever stat the like agent is, their like color. So fortitude, prudence, temperance, and justice. And it'll improve that specific stat. Agent en route. I'm assuming this is going to be a fairly similar process. It seems Zero likes people, circles around, everybody like them, think about the center of the earth. I'm assuming I'm not intended to read all of this. Nick, no! Hiya. How goes it? It goes really well. What's wrong? Why no, though? What's wrong? My employment, my search. What's going on? But hi, Ash. Hi. Welcome to the stream. You seem to have collected a sufficient number of the abnormalities PE boxes. I guess I need to fill all of these with green. Oh, that makes sense. Every time I see either you, Mop, or Jimbo, I keep hearing Mop. No. So just place you guys' names. I love it. I like it. It's a fun little trait. So I guess when I these greens are like a cumulative thing with like different operations I'm doing or work. You seem to have collected a sufficient number of the abnormalities PE boxes. It's time to learn about observation. Please press the nameplate displayed at the top of the containment unit as the moment it displays the subject number based on the name. After unlocking the abilities, the abnormalities basic information, the name will be displayed instead. Is this a Fallout Shelter-like game? That's what I was thinking. Every time like I've looked at this, I know it is a deck builder, though I don't know how it's a deck builder. All I know is that this is like the first of a series of games, because it goes Lobotomy Corporation, Library of Ruina, and Limbus Company. And Limbus Company, I've heard a lot of people talk about. Library of Ruina, I've heard like little hiccups about, and then Lobotomy Corporation, I don't feel like I hear anything about. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna play the games in order, because I want to play Library of Ruina. It's time to do. What is the current information we have on the abnormality? As you can see, we still have very little knowledge about it, as most of it is locked away. Oh, I'm assuming I spend the points that I have, like my little PE boxes. Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Not really. I was really into it as a kid. But I just kind of... I know you know JoJo. I like JoJo. JoJo's good. Me and Uni are currently watching through it. Because I watched all the way up to like the first batch of episodes that Part 6 had released. And then in between that, me and Uni started watching it, and just we got to Part 3, and I halted because I hate watching Part 3 again because it's such a slow part. But no, I haven't really. I think the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh was in a stream back in like 2018, I think. Under like an old handle. The VOD is private away and it was on YouTube, so don't go looking for it. Yeah. I'm not too good at Yu-Gi-Oh! I suck at card games, so we'll find out. This was the information. As you can see, yes, it's locked away. You need to spend some of the unique PE boxes we collected from the abnormality to gain specific information. Please try to unlock the basic information about the abnormality now. Yes, I will. Wait, you don't read? Nothing wrong with Stardust Crusaders. It's nothing wrong. It's just a bit of a slog to rewatch. At least I find. I do love Stardust Crusaders. When I watched them my first time, it was a good solid fun watch. But it was just like, I don't know, maybe just like the villain of the week format just kind of like makes it feel like ugh. Why is the font so small? Details and tips containing the management of the abnormality are displayed here. If there is something the abnormality dislikes, it can result in a decrease of its Qliphoth counter and cause problems with the rest of our energy production. Please be sure you unlock and read the abnormality encyclopedia thoroughly. Now try to unlock the information. There we go. How the abnormality reacts to different work types is displayed here. The greater the preference for a certain work type, the more successful the work's process will be. The number on the left indicates the virtue level an agent needs to perform that level of work. Please unlock all this information too. So instinct work list. So at any level. So the number on the left indicates the virtue level an agent needs to perform that level of work. So does it mean I need to be level 5 to do? I'm assuming for level 5, like this is my success chance at like each work level. I'm sure I've asked this before. What stand would you like to have? Which stand would I like to have? On a day-by-day standard, not like battling. I feel like Echoes is like a pretty like useful stand, all things considered. It has like a lot of like day-to-day functionality that you could use. What's the one girl's hair from part 4? I think like Yukiko. The hair stand would also be pretty useful, just as like a utility of being able to grab stuff. So high chance with instinct. So high chance with instinct, high chance with insight. Very high with attachment. And then common. Continuing on, this area shows the maximum Qliphoth counter of the abnormality. It will also inform you on whether the abnormality is capable of escaping, as well as its damage resistance is when it does. Knowing what an abnormality is weak to will be crucial in handling any escape situations. Try to unlock this information now. You've now maximized the observation level of the abnormality. When you fully unlock a section of the encyclopedia, the observation level of the abnormality will increase. This will provide additional benefits when working with the abnormality, such as increased work speed or success rate. It's probably because I did 1, 2, 3, 4, is my guess. Oh, the baked bean this. It was provisional. Increased burn speed or success rate. Once the observation level has reached a certain point, you can. The extraction production of EGO equipment from the abnormality will become available at the cost of its unique boxes. EGO weapons are powerful tools that can help the suppression of abnormalities. Please extract one now. Teeth or Teth? Teth. Is Teth their name? I'm assuming Teth is the name. Standard training EGO. So produce cost 1 unique PE boxes. Can I only produce 5 of these, I'm assuming? EGO suits offer increased resistance to certain types of damage. Inversely, some forms of damage may cause greater wounds depending on what the EG suit is in use. Please extract one now. I think I want the Heya stand. I don't think I've seen Heya. That's part 7, I think. Right? If I remember correctly? I don't believe I've seen Heya, unless I'm going crazy right now. Which is possible. Well done, manager. Have you you can view what the EGO gift the abnormality may present to an agent. If this information is unlocked, each time the agent finishes the work process with the abnormality, they will have the possibility of receiving the EGO gift displayed here. Please note the chance of this occurring tend to be rather slim. Lastly, let's take a look at the anomalies observation records. Please click on the text abnormally story. In this section of the encyclopedia, you can read through the observation records of the abnormality. New lines will be added, the observation level increases. Now then, it seems they reviewed everything. Please exit by clicking on close. Yeah, it's part 7 and has encouragement effects along with almost prophecy. Oh, I think Jim told me about this one before because that sounds familiar. It's just like a it's just like a dude. The abnormality is the shape of a training dummy used to train up and coming managers. Rumor has it this abnormality was chosen to be used as training, as it is the most docile and tame of any that we have extracted. It's called a training dummy, rabbit, but it does seem to enjoy carrots. It likes people. If it escapes, it is merely following the employee as they leave its containment unit. Was awesome talking with you. I gotta go to work now. Thanks for that. No problem. Hope your work goes well. Have a good day, Ash. I wish I could open up the settings. This font is so godforsakenly small. Now that you have unlocked the basic information, some of it is displayed on the top of the container. Hef, standard training dummy rabbit. Furthermore, as we have unlocked the list of the flavored works, and now we know the abnormality versus attachment work. Let's try out entering an agent to perform attachment work with it. Please click on the abnormalities containment unit. Attachment work. Some of those things to warn you about. Each time an agent enters containment work, units work with an abnormally. The Cliff-Off meltdown gauge will fill by 1 tick. This one, that's the Cliff-Off meltdown rate. When the gauge fills completely, a Cliff-Off meltdown will occur throughout the facility. The number on the right of the gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment units will receive a meltdown alarm and will have an alert around them. When a Cliff-Off meltdown occurs, the containment unit will have a timer displayed alongside the alarm on top. The timer will slowly drop until it reaches 0. However, if the abnormality already being, the meltdown can be, goodness, can be resolved with the abnormality where containment units are affected. If the markdown is not If the meltdown is not dismissed within the time limit, a portion of energy that we have collected will be lost, and the Klevoth counter of the containment unit will be immediately dropped to 0. Please try to prevent that from happening. You can find more detailed information about this in the work count penalties section of the manager's How it didn't. It didn't actually tell me how to deal with this though. Oh, how do I deal with it? I believe we have almost everything you need to know to begin managing the abnormalities. If you have any desire to read more about it, which I would highly recommend, please look up the manual. The manual can be consulted anytime during management by pressing the F1 key. Now then, shall we finish the workday? After completing the workday, any agent who has performed well with their work will have their status values increased according to the work type they performed. After these values pass a certain point, their corresponding virtue level will increase. The agent's level can also be increased if the virtues are high enough. Those who achieve this will be promoted and shown in the list below. They will also receive an LOB as a reward for hard work in accordance with our management ranking. You can ensure a high rank by keeping more of your agents alive at the end of the day. The higher your ranking, the more LOB you will receive. However, if there's any abnormality loose when you choose to complete the workday, you'll lose some of the LOB you would have otherwise earned. Ranking S, reward 3. Remaining, dead. 1 promoted. You can also view which missions you managed to successfully complete throughout the day here. Anytime you clear a mission, you will be able to conduct research in the department it came from to start it the next day. Once management has been finished, you can select the advance to the next day or retry the current day. Dead agents and lost EGO equipment will be recovered if you decide to retry. However, you will also lose any abnormality observations, PE boxes, extracted EGO equipment, and promotions earned if you begin the day anew. Finally, please click on the button to skip to the next day, and I'll instruct you on deployment. Yes, I would like to go to the next day. Can I open up an options menu? Please give me options. When a mission is successfully completed, you will be able to conduct a research project. The project for a department's various research projects are displayed at the start of each day during deployment. To select a research project, click and drag it to the open slot in the lower right, then click Proceed to confirm your choice. Please try to do it with the example proposal. Research integration, temporary proposal. For educational purpose, integrated research. The research project that activates assembly, summons geo-visualization, and damage normalization can be activated temporarily for the duration of the manager's education. These functions will be properly activated once the requisite research is completed. Yes. Do you recall how you were awarded LOB for your skill during management? You can see the total amount of LOB you have garnered here. For this part of the instruction, I'll show you where you have to spend. I'll show you how to spend some of your LOB to hire new agents and how to deploy them. Lob. Let's begin by hiring some new agents. Try pressing the hire button. That costs me 1 LOB. Here you can view the information and appearance of your soon-to-be new hire. You can adjust their virtues by clicking on the arrows next to each one. If, for example, you desire to hire an agent with more HP, you can increase their fortitude. Let's try that right now. Oh. As you increase the virtue levels of the agent, before hiring, the amount of LOB required will increase as well. The higher the values, the more LOB will be cost. You may need to consider thoroughly how much LOB you are willing to spend on just one agent, as well as how much you will have afterwards before finalizing your decision. Once you're finished adjusting your new agent how you want them to be, you can then press the hire button again and finalize the procedure. Please do so now. Yes. Hire. The agent you're customizing has just been hired. However, take a look at their information again. Please click on the agent. Just like we viewed with their information during management, the information about your agents will be displayed here just the same. If you think the agent can utilize some strengthening in one of their virtues, you can do so by fortifying them. Please select the Strengthen Employee button. Exactly as we adjusted the virtues during hiring, you can adjust them here by pressing the arrows next to each one. Please remember, this is that as stated prior, it will cost additional LP to do so. Try augmenting Prudence by 1 level. And to finish fortification, please press confirm. Let's go. It seems the new employee is ready to be deployed. Let's do so by clicking and dragging the agent with the primary mouse button over to the team. Measure complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. Well done, now give them some equipment. If you recall, we extracted some EGO equipment from the abnormality yesterday. You can give that to our employee. To view it, press the EGO list button. Oh. Currently displayed is the list of available EGO weapons and their information. Now click one of your agents to the right to select them. Now assign the EGO weapon to your selected agent by clicking on the empty slots. Continuing on, let us take a look at the list of the available EGO suits. Please click on the EGO suits. I'm going to start saying ego. Just before, you can assign an ego suit to one of your agents by clicking on an empty slot. Like that. Please take a moment to test equipment, to test equipping other employees with both ego versions and various suits. So I can unequip it as desired. So do I get a number of things per thing? So max HP. So right now their standard ride stick does 4 to 6 red. This does 5 to 7. Also, 1 second. For some reason I'm getting notifications, which is normally not the case when I'm streaming. I don't know why. Hello? 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 Streamer mode. Enabled. There we go. I don't know why that was not on properly. We should head back to the deployment screen. Please exit the list. That was just close. It appears there's a mission waiting you for today. It's not necessary to clear every mission you have immediately, but it is recommended to handle them soon so that you'll be able to conduct research the following day. I'm assuming that's complete 3 work processes. One last thing, if you have any further questions involving the management process of deployment, you can always review the manual by clicking on the button on top. The manual can also be opened by any time pressing the F1 key. Next, I'll briefly explain to you how to deal with emergency situations that may arise while you're managing ETF anomalies. When you're ready, please begin the next day of management. Final tutorial, baby. Let me explain. So you must be wondering what happens. Did I miss some text? I think I missed some text. So you must be wondering what happens when the cliff-off counter drops to 0. No? You mean what is that right now? Should we find out? Please select the containment unit and order an agent to perform repression work. Repression. Oh, so if I don't have anyone selected. I see. They're all the same rank, so I don't know what work time means. Yeah, get there. Get inside. Get inside the sand training dummy rabbit. Like, place. Look at that. Has escaped the game. What are the orders? When abnormalized cliff off counter reaches 0, they will either escape or use a special ability. Such things can lead to another inconvenience. Can lead to rather inconvenient situations. This particular abnormality happens to escape. Our agents cannot work with it while it is escaping, so we need to suppress it. Please click on the escaped abnormality. Abnormalities can inflict 4 different damage types. Red, which decreases health, white, which decreases sanity, black, which decreases both HP and SP, and pale, which decreases health by a percentage based on the target's maximum HP. Goodness. Agents equipped with Ego can utilize one of the 4 damage types. Furthermore, abnormalities have a set of defenses. I can only deal 3 damage types. That sounds like a you problem. Furthermore, abnormalities have a set of defenses for these damage types. Some forms of attack may be weak, but others could be fatal. You can suppress an abnormality more effectively when your agents attack the damage type as an abnormality is weak against. They're weak against white, but I don't think any of the weapons I've equipped them with do white damage. Oh wait. This abnormality deals red damage and is weak to white damage. So you mean that agents are all equipped with Ego suits which raise red and Ego weapons that deal white damage. One other thing, if an agent is using an Ego weapon whose grade is higher than the abnormality's risk level, e.g. Teth greater than Zayn, it will deal more damage to the abnormality and take less damage as well. To our current situation, the Ego's grade and the abnormality risk level are the same, Teth plus Teth, so this does not apply. I don't know what Teth means, so maybe I can learn that in the manual. When the suppression UI is on display, you can take note of the Ego each agent has equipped with before sending them into combat. Hovering your mouse over an agent will also allow you to check up on their defenses. Now please click on an agent to begin suppressing our escape abnormality. They all have a slow rifle. Get over there. Coming face to face with an abnormality, especially so when it is on the loose, can be quite shocking and frightening for your employees. Also, when the agent enters a containment unit, they may receive fear damage. If the risk level of the anomaly is high while the agent's level is low, it can cause a heavier strain of the mind, lower a larger portion of their SP. Beat them up! Beat them up! Beat up standard training dummy rabbit! Bam! Bam! He's dying slowly. Because this abnormality is a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. This is a good time to remind you that if an agent dies, an Ego they have assigned will be lost as well. No! Let's order the rest of the employees to help suppress the abnormality. Please select the other 2 agents by clicking and dragging them out with the primary mouse button. What do you mean clicking and dragging them? Like, if I click you here, move here, it says drag them, but it's let me drag, let me drag them. How do I? Now click. Okay, so I just have to. So I'm just clicking on. Oh wait, I see. So I have to select both of you like that. When to immediately order them to suppress it. Please be aware that you accidentally deselect the agent during this process. It is much safer, easier as well. To give your orders when you pause, you can pause the flow of the time by pressing icon on the lower left or by pressing down on the spacebar on your keyboard. There we go. Gank him! Gank him! Gank him! You've done well handling the situation. Yeah, I'm hearing some scream. Now let's move our employees back to the main room of the department. Please select them all by clicking and dragging with the power mouse button. With that selected, you can use to click on the main room. It is important to note that you can also use what you've learned here to have them wait on standby in other locations, such as hallways and other departments. No, Alpha Zero. Pause. I can't pause. When an employee's sanity SP falls to 0, they will panic. A panicked employee will show different behaviors depending on the highest virtue. If you wish to learn more about this, please refer to the section Employee Panic in the Management Manual. Now please click on the currently panicking employee with the primary mouse button. Agents can be recovered from their panic if their SP is restored completely to 100%. SP can be restored with white or black ego weapons. Conveniently, all of our current agents are equipped with an ego that deals white damage. Please select all available agents and order them to suppress the panicked employee. Suppress them. That's not what we did at college yesterday. We had a nice and talk together. He seemed to be doing just fine. Beat them up! Beat them up! That was excellent, really well done. If this ever happens following a situation, you wish to review, such as turning back the time to avoid the death of an agent, you can do so by pressing escape and by clicking the rewind. Bigger font, please. To rewind the memory repository button by clicking retry. When you choose the memory repository, it will go back to the most recent day. Retry on the other hand will start the day. We'll start with the current day's department. Lastly, with all the agents back in the main room of the departments, you can of course do this by selecting all of them manually, moving them to the secondary mouse button. However, there's an even easier manner. Next to the regenerator gauge in the department is a recall button. You can use this button to summon all your agents back to their respective home department main room. Please try doing so. Please basic manager training and education. If there are any questions or concerns you happen to come across in your mind and you're still on the job, you can always refer to the menu by pressing F1 or by opening it from the escape menu. Lastly, there will be tooltips that appear from mouse for various interfaces. And wait a moment, I wish you good luck with your health and Lotto Corporation manager. That's it. That's the thing. We've done the tutorial. And I still don't have a way of making the font bigger. I wish I could make the font bigger. That would be really nice. Start a new game with the current abnormality. What does that mean? Wait, what? Why was that music so loud? What do you mean start with the current? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, game? I shouldn't have any levels if I'm... Alright. Alright. Okay, game. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. 0303. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Hi, Angela. You were giving me a tutorial not too long ago. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. I honestly quite like my name. How do you feel about yours? I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be AI. Am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Damn. At Angela's, that's true. Don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I am certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough with the introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Could you inform me about the company? Tell me about yourself. I want to know more about the company. That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing, and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happen to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. I would have designed her hotter. I think she's adorable. She's pretty as fucking hell. Then we figured out the energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. To isolate them in a controlled environment and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed in the role as the manager, you will be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these things well to be successful in your position. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank, but it will be filled out little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates dependent. You've joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting process. Why not build a lot of pinwheels and have dudes blow on them? Not as cool as abnormalities. You know, like dealing with things that could end my existence. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting process. Our systems are continuously updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing on my own, so someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. We're gonna have inter-AI drama? Well then, shall we greet her now? You can hear rushed footsteps from behind. So this is like Monsters Inc., but we farm monsters instead of scaring kids. You're right. Manager! I arrived just on time, right? This one is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. Also, we have no... Damn it! I was hoping we'd have John Goodman. I love him. Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, Manager. I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malkuth, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corp. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepare for the meeting. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe not all of them. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Malkuth. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're in the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, Manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here, I know from experience. But don't worry, I'll be sure to help you. I am, not exactly the best at everything. There used to be a problem, Sephiroth, you know? I would sew buttons onto a shirt in the wrong direction, or add salt instead of sugar to food. But still, you can do it, just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed. Sephiroth. Yeah, Sephiroth. I'm sure you will succeed, Manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck. I can't take it anymore. Manager, you're in there, right? I have to get out of here. Please, I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're not the same as the rest of us. You can do anything. Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in Control Team? Every day here is a delight for me. It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I'll go insane. Nothing here is normal. Do you really think you can't handle it? Please. I don't want to be here. Let me out of here, please. Manager, even though you're the head of the facility, that employee belongs to my department. So I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please. I'm scared. I'll let her handle it. Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please don't be alarmed. These kinds of things happen quite often. Oh, right. It must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually, Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. It's a tiny hiccup. Nothing for you to worry about. No, please, Manager, please! Mission, you can do this. Manager, please make sure to remember that your primary goal is harvesting energy from the abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. This is the most basic yet important task we have at the corporation. Please don't let me down. I know you can do it. Complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. So I can go to the control team. Hello, Manager. Each day you will need to expand 1 department. Ready to open up the control department and begin managing abnormalities? Well, I can only do this one, so sure. Vertically synchronizing terminal. Granting highest command checking power grid designating all employees. Memory repository imprinted. So I only have this 1 employee. I only have currents? Complete 3 work processes unknown. Items of generalizers are shown in the question mark. Manual. Oh, there's a lot. Management preparation, hiring and fortifying, using ego. Do I have any ego? Nothing. I do have 2 points. I could hire 2 people. I don't know how important it is. I'll hire a 2nd person, I think. Amelia. Hi, Amelia. I think I'm good for today. That's a skeleton. Let's try some instinct work. Level 1 instinct, level climb. Very slow. They're both very slow. Hey. Where's... Oh, there's Amelia right there. Whoa. What is this chant? I fuck with it. We're getting a lot of reds here. Generated from the most recent work. I do like the design. That's the Skull song. Kind of had a neutral expression after that one. So he didn't really care for that type of interaction. I'll send you in here. Why don't you try some insight? So I still have to... I didn't actually check who's going to be better for that one. They should be the same. Zane is like standard. I have to... Ooh, wait. Let me go here. Can I get... EGO weapons? Can I get the tiers of stuff? Attack type. Okay. We'll just kind of keep going. Basic information costs me 8 points. So, insight seems to be going pretty well, comparatively. It's +5. We don't know what their cliff off or their risk level is. Forgive once an active as long as the intentions behind it were clear. This is the stark difference between it containing half full or half empty. It took me a long time to grasp the difference as well. But this one should basic information. One sin and hundreds of good deeds. Zane work damage, good max E rank. Previous guidelines required. Let's get this managerial guidelines. Sin and 100 good deeds will restore the employee's mental state when the work result is good. Very received the benediction commented that it felt refreshing. Cliff off of this word I know from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the Skull song. And so you should be good to go back. Okay, so I see. So that's what's telling me. So if I get between 8 and 10, it's a positive. So let me try attachment with you. They should be the same stat-wise, because they don't have any different equipment. Oxytocin and Viaspirin receptor activities. Ooh, I don't think this one's gonna be as good. Yeah. Work proceeded. Once in 100 good deeds did not respond at all. Here you go. We did complete the workday. Cliff off meltdown level. This is the cliff off counter. The number of containment units that will be affected by the next cliff off meltdown. That's the cliff off counter. Unique e-boxes. Let me click on this. I need... Is it escape? I don't know which one's gonna give me their cliff off counter. Probably escape information. I don't have enough for you. Don't worry. They were pendulums, so use this now. And I think I did complete my mission as well. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll day one workday complete. Completed mission, management report. HP went up. Work success, work speed for Tempura went up. Alive 2. Okay. Alright. The game, I think I'm getting kind of like the flow for the game, I think. Proceed the next day. Yes. Updating Sephiroth protocols, refining PE boxes, assigning TF2. I thought that's a TF2. I was like, oh. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. So is this like my loot box of abnormalities? That's the ones I get. Ooh, all of these sound cool. Cause yeah, that first one gave me the option. It was like, oh yeah, you know, something evil, and then I get the one that's related to like sins and shit. So I imagine this is like, hey, this is the new of the day we must never forget. See, that one sounds interesting. As the magic bonehead for even more Skull Servant support. Maybe one is a rare choice. Maybe. I kind of like somewhere in the distance you hear signals. I'm curious about that. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Face the fear or build the future? Probably face the fear. We are the first humans of this world to discover abnormalities. Of course, without exclusion of myself, as I don't actually belong to humanity. How should I put it? We are pioneering an entirely new world in a brand new field of study. The discoveries we've made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Nick, you should have picked build. Why? It's indefinitely more important to face fear, right? Building the future is, you know, important, but if we don't like deal with our fears right now, it's just going to cause a bigger problem. The discoveries have made thus far the tip of the iceberg. Abnormalities have been among us since the beginning. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. Now just be... I'm rolling my eyes. I'm rolling my eyes, mother. We confronted them for the first time, and we faced fear itself. They were fundamentally an incarnation of fear. There was a bit of a confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I am in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I failed to pay close enough attention to the Sephiroth meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know that it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I considered natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role, and they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with each other. Best viewers... Get out of here! Get out of here! He's gone. Now, imagine that one of the actors decided to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actor should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and its actor are finished. That is what we mean when we say someone resigns. Great job, manager. You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went all right. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it wasn't perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility, unable to be contained, and sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors. The drills do no good when you encounter them, since we don't have enough data on them. We always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating out of control, and it feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? Like something's wriggling inside of me. Little by little. Your job isn't just to keep them in control. You need to make sure that they're happy, so they'll produce as many PE boxes as they can. Please work on this. Everything else should be secondary to the objective. Complete 4 work processes with a good result. Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department? Like, that's the only one I can. Braya. Asaya, Braya. Atziluth. Not sure what it is. Oh my god, I happened to just look at the time when it was 1 hour 11 minutes 11 seconds. Pretty cool. Alright. So let's see. You can accelerate the flow of time during management up to 2 times using the 2 times to acceleration protocol. Order agents to work in other departments. Joint command permits you to cross divisional work. Orders between departments. Assembly summons. Beepers will be provided to the agents so that they can be notified to return to the home department. This one seems like the most useful for me. Not that I'm going to use it. I want to strengthen the employee. So I don't know what this one is. So increase the manual. Let me look at the stats again. Firing and fortifying. What does each stat do? Okay, basic information. Oh, here we go. So this is your HP. This is my SP sanity points. The work meter increases. Success rate of your agents will increase if the temperance increases. As agents' temperance will increase in the time they perform attachment work. Work speed, the rate at which an agent completes the work. Focus with an abnormality. Success rate. Attack speed, movement speed. So I can increase both of my employees. Oh, that's expensive to increase. So I'll just do you and you, I think, are the move. And I'll do the same for you. You know what? Oh, that was dumb, actually. I should have put you in HP because I don't know what the other guy is going to be. Begin management. So select work. Let me. So, common, low. I don't know which is better. Is common or low better? High, common. Alright. I'll have attachment be done then. Curtis, can I get you to do some attachment? And then I need you to do some instinct work over here. It's just, I love the chanting. I'm a big fan. You know, I don't remember attachment being all that good. Oh my god, is that gonna get a good mission? Rumor says you get one of your organs removed after drinking a can of grape flavored soda. Ah, that one was a neutral. Damn it. Nice. How are they? We're good. Hey, how? Oh, that's the gift. That's right. You got the little gift. All right. I'm going to use your points. I should be pausing, shouldn't I? I'm gonna use your points to figure out how you feel about this one. So yeah, that's the one that I really want to be going with. So I get that one. Still have 8 points. Let me get the escape information. You just don't escape. That's good. So does this mean you're... Oh, you know what? Okay. Let's get some more work done on you. Let me bring you over. Arrival very slow. Level 2. They both have the same. They're both the same. I'm gonna just like kind of keep hopping them back and forth. Insight is the one that I wanted to do. Make sure I'm doing that one. I just right now got the other sell yo-yo in the mall. I like the yellow one so much. I wanted the green one too. I like the color green. It's a pretty solid color. And I'll have you do this. All right. Send them back over there. What is this room? I feel like... Okay. So this didn't actually tell me what to do when one of these happens. Okay, so emergency situations, possible emergencies. If the cleft counter of the escaping abnormality reaches 0, the abnormality will leave its containment unit. The cleft counter can decrease not just due to bad work results, but also from violation of management methods. Escaping abnormalities need to be suppressed quickly. To learn more about suppressing abnormalities, please see the section suppressing abnormalities. Employee death. If an animal escapes, the employee dies of panic and alarm will sound depending on the situation. Employee has breached and poses a minor threat. Play for the improved situation. A competent manager can handle this much. Of course, it will cost several employees. It would be a miracle if you recover from this situation. Most employees have died, and it will be nigh impossible to suppress the breaching abnormalities. So this is specifically managerial bullet. Managerial will be unlocked by completing research in the layers department. The flows will be influenced. Nicholas, what are the allegations you having about me? I cannot confirm nor deny. I don't know what to do here. You don't escape, so you're just gonna use an ability? I'm assuming. Can I get another green? Yes! I'll get you, I guess. That should be the last of the things. As the number of PE boxes reduced with 1 sin and 100 greed, it's destroyed the mental health of every employee in the department. Oh, so do I have to just like keep sending people over? I'll send you back over. Ooh, you did not like that kind of work. You did not like that kind of work. I'll try these two. Instinct is really common. So I have attachment on you. Okay, so I think I just have to have like someone re-enter the room, and that kind of resolves the issue. I knew you could do it. We have succeeded in collecting enough energy that you cannot see me. I am cheering you on this whole time. I haven't completed my objective. I just need one more. I don't like that one as much. I'm gonna have you come over. Your SP seems to be doing fine. Is your SP low? Or is that band? Oh, that band might be giving you SP. 41 plus 2? So I'm assuming it's 41 with a plus 2 on your stat. That's how I'm gonna read this. These are the well cheers. Ocean soda well cheers? I have some points. I might spend those. You know what? I'll also have you come over here really quickly. And we'll do another thing. We'll do repression. We'll see how that goes. Sacrifice cleared. Then I'll do this final mission. You're good for the day. Where are you? Who are these people that walk around the building? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. You do not like that. You do not like. I need to get 2 more. Please, 1 more. Thank fuck. Okay. You do not like whatever that one was. Your stats look good. What was that sigh about? Okay. I don't know what to do with these unique PE boxes anymore. Oh, that's right. I can make equipment. Insufficient. Oh. I see. So I don't get the PE boxes. So I do want your escape methodology. You are a non-escaping entity. How much do these cost? 10? I'll get these just for shits and... Oh, you apparently really like insight at the same like level. Really? Really? Okay. Anyway, that's day 1. 3 rewards. Control easy simplify cleared. Let's go. Ranking S survival rate. None promoted. No one got promoted today. Dang. Oh, yes. I forgot I have to press yes. Sephiroth protocols. We're finding PE boxes. Assigning TT2 components, day 3. However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? I like you. I think I'm gonna do you. We're gonna have another sin one. My sin room. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you've worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity. You name it, each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? I wish the company to prosper. I wish to mature my spirit. I'll mature my spirit. Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world, so I asked them for definition of spirit. Then that manager told me, well, I unfortunately do not recall the details of that conversation. Even AI cannot store every bit of data. Unnecessary information should be deleted for smooth operation. So you may be asking yourself if your predecessor managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. You did it again. You did it flawlessly, too. I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full. But I know I can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. Always have to check my list or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me at all times. Can't leave any mistakes, you know? Yeah, Malkuth. I feel like something's wrong with you, Malkuth. Something's wrong with you on like a deep, personal, spiritual level. And I'm not sure if it's your fault. I'm sure we'll find out what's wrong, but I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with you ever since I began working here as the Sephiroth of the control team. Well, she works here. That's probably, what's also wrong with her. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for since a long, long time ago. Maybe even more. Maybe before I was capable of thinking. I like her suit and short hair. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. It feels as if I wished for the same thing before, in some other place that wasn't the control team. Malkuth, please finish the report I requested by the end of the day. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager. The eyes here are all unstable, with the exception of me. I have my doubts. I have my doubts about you, Angela. It's especially bad for Malkuth. You've noticed, haven't you? I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. Kind of. As you know, our facility is usually the most stable thing. We're only able to keep the abnormalities contained thanks to the deterrence, which we briefly adjust down just before the workday begins. But the deterrence becomes unstable as time goes on. This eventually, some abnormalities may undergo a meltdown. 8 work processes and containment units under Cliffoff. Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department? Sure. I don't really have an option. I'm gonna have to. Assembly summons, maybe? Confirm. I do want to hire. I don't get someone. Oh, why do you look like that? There we go. I prefer your look a lot more. I could spend all of mine on. It's too expensive. Maybe someone like you? I think Temperance is a pretty good one. I'll go with Temperance. I'll get you double stat boosted. Get you also working in there. Begin management. Yeah, see, I don't trust you. So I'm going to have Kana go to you. I need to learn more about you still. What was it? Apparently, insight was good. Maybe I just kind of got like a bad initial insight, so I'll try insight again. Let's try you going over here. So it looks like it's 4. One room is gonna get targeted. Instinct is not the move. Hi. Hello there. Hi there, Playful Pion? Playful Plan. Playful Plan. Instinct is not the move for you guys. You guys do not like Instinct. Noted. Well noted. As in seriously enjoying the that is the SCP Foundation. I love the SCP Foundation. Funny little SCP Foundation moment. How are you doing? Your SP's fine. I don't think your SP was higher. I want you to stay here because I want you as a quick reference. I'm a big fan. One sec. Let me. Thank you for your first time chat. I hope you accept all of these mamas. Common courtesy. I can get a gun. Speed very fast, range long. I just here to watch managers suffer and have fun. Oh, well, I thank you for the. You have a lot of guidelines. Oh, okay. I'll start on you, I guess. Maybe I make a gun. It's so, like, strange. Because it's like, I know I don't know a lot, and it's like, oh, I feel like I'm fucking stuff up. Take insight. If insight works out well, this might be better. For the other people instead. So that's just gonna go. For you, I want you to take instinct. What's going on with you? Why aren't you showing up? Don't worry, I'm fucking stuff up in 40% of the game. Yeah, why am I only seeing you? What's wrong with you? This one didn't even finish properly. Interesting. And I still can't get my basic information. Hello. Fuck you. Fuck. Get back here. What? Huh? What? How did you die? Wait, what? Wait, what? I need you over here. Wait, how did you die? The day before they walked off. I saw them walk off. Wait. Did I not see them walk off? Oh, they're just dead in there. I need someone in there. I didn't realize. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're uncontrollable? Why are you uncontrollable? What is going on with you? 1 second. Wait. Pause. Fun fact. Burb doesn't red damage. Burb doesn't red damage. Oh, hi, Burb. Probably spirit damage then. Hi. Oh, you were just dead. Oh, okay. Okay, I had to get back in here just to make sure that they don't. Let me get. Do I have enough for you yet? Oh, I nearly have enough. I can't actually check on your stats. I'm mobile, so my autocorrect tries to correct mention. Does red damage. Burb does red damage. Resolving social needs. Hello. Hi. How? Ooh, yes, you're hurt. Everyone is hurt and someone is dead. Okay. I should have let you go back. I might restart the day. I'm gonna retry the day. Not the memory repository. I'm gonna retry the... I don't know how I entirely missed them. Just straight up dying? Okay. So, I'll do the same thing that I did prior. Where I'll just send you down here. And I'll get, I think I sent you over here. This is gonna increase my cliff off. So my basic, so from how I understand it, I just need to send when the room goes red, I just need to kind of send someone to it, and then that solves that issue. Because they didn't really explain that too much in the tutorial, and I was like really confused when a room just kind of went red. I was like, oh, is it possible for me to like check their stats, or do I just kind of have to trust that it's going well in there? There's a green. That's good. These guys are doing fine. There's so many there. God damn. This is a neutral one, but it was a better neutral one than the other one. You're at 34. Let me get... Ooh, your health is really low. Is that, like... Why is your health so low? Is your health just always that low? I don't think it should be. Oh, no, your health is also low. So you are quite literally the best person to be working here. In this one. I'll let you, yeah. You're basically full, so I'll shove you back here. Don't worry. I'll simplify the things the tutorial told you and tell you something of the things the tutorial should have told you. Oh, there's a peak. I do want another weapon. More so, I want a weapon. I didn't equip. Oh my god! Oh my god! I have the ego gear, and I didn't equip any of it. Not that it matters. But, I need, 10. I'm gonna have you guys come talk to stand-in Jesus. Is it possible for me to, like, load up, like, a little, like, so when I hover over, like, a send, like, to work, I can see, like, what their current stats are. Hello, Cliff Off Meltdown. Okay, so you know that one. How did you die? Was just the first one that bad that you just got eviscerated? Once this is done, I have to send someone back to it. Worry about that later. Worry about which bit. There's a lot of stuff to worry about later. Okay, I'm gonna send my I don't know what the crown of thorns wear right over here. PE boxes. I don't have enough to make a gun yet. So that should be, yeah. I just gonna have to keep triggering Cliff off for that to happen. Oh, I can learn basic information on you. For damage red 2 to 4. Next E-box 12. A good is a 9 to 12. Almost 5 to 8. Let's see. I can't get your escape information yet. Something tells me you can escape though. Either they died because you didn't give them enough time to heal, or they did so bad that they died because... but it was probably the former. I think it was the former, because I'm pretty sure I stopped them from going to get healed. I just don't remember them being as low when I sent them. But I think their first meeting did go pretty bad with them. So I'm not entirely surprised. I would like suits, please. I need to learn more about... It's a good thing I made... Do I have... So I know that one's... I feel like... That's just common. Where does common fall under the like the tier list? It's just kind of like... Is it just like middle of the road? Is it low, common, high? I'm assuming. Mark time 29. I need you back over here. You're like my highest. You're my highest HP, so you can tank hits from the fucking bird. Small. Their name is just Small Bird. Commons about a 50% chance of a good box. Okay, okay. So I'm not working their best. There's probably a better one right now. Because I know there was one person here that higher level of instinct, it becomes harder, which I thought was kind of interesting. So it goes from common to low at a higher level. So, but attachment is always the good one. Interesting. Ooh, you're getting your ass kind of handed to you. Survive until the end. Oh, okay, you can go heal up after this. I only got one good box. Fuck. Repression? Maybe you? Yeah, okay. I don't know why I was expecting repression to work against them. I need you to get back into this room. I want to have you healed up before anything else happens. So I've got... So I can get some Teth. But how much more? I'd have to get their escape information. Fill out these two more. So I'd need 16 to get their equipment. So I think I'll be good with this. Do I have enough to get the gun? No, I think I needed 15. I'm gonna send what was your common? You liked the first two levels. Not what I wanted. I'm gonna send you over there. And then once I'm done that, I might have enough for gun, and then I'll have some a variety of equipment. Because I think gun does red damage, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So I'll have some white damage and red damage. Oh, I was so ready for this to be a perfect run. Damn it. Right. What was that breath? What was that breath? I don't like hearing that breath. Okay. See, the fact that I can pause the game and like speed it scares me a little bit. Yeah, no one died. No one died. Mm-hmm. No one died. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I feel like I'm taking too long. I could speed up the thing, but it's just like fun to like analyze and take a second. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget how to exist. You remember this melody? The professor used to play the song when the students were sleeping. Happy birthday. Now everything will... This one's fucked. Listen, I don't know anything about any of these. I can just tell that from this text, this one is a fucked one. So I'm gonna grab it. Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I think I can take pride in that. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. The starting letter actually means something, and T is for trauma. Oh! Oh! That means you are performing your role well. That's horrid. This shows that there should only be good news to come. A machine such as myself doesn't flatter easily. It is good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. You were so withdrawn, face all gray and grim. And you were all nervous about my presence. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? O is for original. O is for original. That's interesting. Today's occasion is something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. Oh, in fact, many more should follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They'd known the risks in the beginning. The company grows. It's really funny that I did that the day after I killed someone. The company grows fertilized by their sacrifices. It's simple as that. I'm sure they would have felt proud of themselves as they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with equanimity would be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers to the deceased, in memoriam for their noble sacrifices. Yeah, honor the dead. Allow me to give you a small bit of advice. To properly drink a glass of champagne, one should gently hold the lower stem of the glass, and then take it lightly, savoring the bubbles. Perfect, just like that. I'd be upset if I found out. I've died by being in the presence of a tiny bird. Listen, the tiny bird can fuck you up, apparently. Yes, I would like to continue expanding the control department, as it seems to be my only option at the moment. I'm assuming once I fill out the 5 slots, it'll... Ooh. Oh, she gained it. I didn't even notice that she gained stuff. And then you're... Right there. I swear I saw a 5th dot, but maybe I'm... I don't know. Oh, I do need to remember to equip my gear. I'll strengthen you. I'm gonna put... How much does it cost? It costs 2 points to go into a 3rd level. For that one and that one. So I'll put you in Temperance. Actually, you know what? I'll do that for you. For you... I'm just gonna give you 1. I think. And then for you, I don't know if it's good to be like saving these or not. I'll do that. I could... This. So... Let me give you the sword. I want to give you the gun. And you're a bit more of my bruiser, so I'll take that. And you can go wear that. That's such a crazy fit. That's like an actually insane fit. Okay. Oh, that's... Why do you have 1, 2, 3, 4? Who do I want to send? Maybe I should have hired like a little a scapegoat person as like expendable. I'm gonna send you down here. I forget, did I find out common? Oh, I don't know which is like. I'm just gonna be safe for now and do common again. Who here is? So you're 3351. You're 3041. All right, I'm gonna send you down here because you have some stats that I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna be upset. I'd be upset if I find out. This is a tool every 4th abnormally as a tool. Or abnormally? Abnormally. Yeah, abnormally. Agent on rap. This seems like a very by the way, this is like such a horrible way to lay out this fucking place. Hey, can I? Oh! She just got order use. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So I just need to find. Yeah, placing an employee inside the machine will produce energy over time? Uh-huh. Am I even able to cancel the use? I was trying to. It didn't feel like I could. Am I just wrong? Because I was like, you know, I love we can change anything when beginner managers get them for this reason. Or cancel itself so you don't have to. Mm-hmm. What's all right. I think I ordered. Did you? Oh, did you already talk to him? Yeah, you did. It didn't go well. How does insight work? Insight's high. Insight's high. I only have 2 people now. I'm not entirely sure what I expected either. I kind of, for the most part, wasn't expecting her to step inside. If I'm entirely honest with you. What is your health at? You're 30. You should be able to. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. Is it good manners to restart? To restart the day, like the second you realize, oh, I don't even know what I would do in that scenario. I think I'm just gonna have to shove some random person. I think why Jesus wannabe is just dead, just a sacrifice for the cause. Start all you want. It's an option for a reason. Like, yeah, they're like, yeah, you're gonna need this. Okay. I will hire a random, and I'm gonna have them be my little guinea pig in this circumstance. Sorry, Maxim. You are being sent to death right now, Maxim. Goodbye, Maxim. And I did find out that this is Insight, but I feel like that'd be a little bit of cheating to use Insight. I'll earn my points. Yeah, so I can't, like, once they're in there, they're just kind of like, it's over for them. It's just over. Required time 30 seconds. Does that mean someone has to last 30 seconds? But hey, at least it's not lying. It really can't change anything, like how it can change something from present tense to past tense. We can change anything. I'm so curious what the Korean on here says. So this is channeled use. All right. So is this like a cumulative? I'm assuming this is gonna be a cumulative time. There's no way I have to get. They're like, oh yeah, no, we want you to get someone up to like enough HP. Oh, thank you so much for the water. Water the boy left alive. Oh, and I'll fix my spine. There's no way they want you to get someone to enough HP that they'll survive. That they will die. Or that they'll survive in a minute and 40 seconds in there. You'd have to spend so long. So Insight. I'll do that. Hey, Jesus. You should be fine. I think, what is your 33, 51? Yeah, I'm gonna send Jesus in. I don't know why I find the machine that just kills you funny. Like, I can't even touch this room. I just have to kind of like wait. While this is going on, let me send someone to the Can one of these rooms have a meltdown? Well, true. It also gives me free energy, I guess. I got, what, 11 energy for a life? I'll send you over. That was an overall well thing. I need one more. 33, you got hurt a little bit from that. Oh, I hope you can't have a meltdown. If you have a meltdown, that sucks, because I just have to kill someone in that case. How much energy you get depends on how many ticks of damage they can take before dying. You can definitely have a meltdown. I just get the feeling. Oh, did I perfect run? Did the last one go perfect? Nice. I guess I'll start just unlocking your shit. I don't really need your gun right now. On completion of the work process, a canned beverage is discharged from the vending machine. The type of beverage that is emitted seems to vary in correlation with the work type. Employee who ingests the beverage said a distinctive aroma and sweetness and expressed a feeling of heightened energy after following the test. The physical health of the subject was confirmed. Fun fact, we can change anything is one of the few avenues that can't have a meltdown. Thank God. I was gonna say, just be like, I'm gonna just have to kill someone for it. Oh, Jesus, you're better? Alright. So sorry, Max. Oh my God. I'm gonna send... Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Actually, you know what? I have combat. I should really learn the names. What is it? Yeah, see, that's... If I remember correctly, you're fine to... Yeah. Get over there. I still wish I could look at their, like, stats while they're monitoring. I get, like, why, but, like, you cannot settle for merely half the energy. Your due must be complete. You must collect the full amount, not just half. I'm trying. Ooh, that interaction did not go well. Did I not have you do attachment work? Is your attachment not great or something? I can really finish off this one. I could make more equipment, but I don't think I need it. A blue drink is admitted it contains a colorless liquid that is highly carbonated and has been found to be effective in referring mental strength. Works 3, works 4. Red drink can be admitted. The employee who ingests the beverage said it distinctive aroma, sweetness, with feeling of heightened. Oh, that's the heightened energy one. Contains highly carbonated and found to be effective in strong mental strength. A purple drink that is emitted appearance composition can taste exactly the same as other grape flavored carbonated beverages has been found to physical fortitude and mental. When the work result with open can of Welch's is bad, do not take any drink provided by the vending machine. I don't think I've had a bad run with Welch's. I don't think. Oh, I need how are you doing? So yeah, Insight's my best run for you. Oh, escape information. Your maximum cliff off counter is 4. That's good to know. I'll send Jesus to you one more time. I wish I could rename the proper Jesus to properly be Jesus. And let me send Amelia over to you. We'll try this one again. Because this shouldn't send me over the meltdown counter. Which overall should be pretty good, I think, maybe, possibly. Yeah, because we got both of those in, so we're good. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of one sin and hundreds of good deeds. Punishing bird. Oh, did their name change? Wait, their name changed, didn't it? I swear their name used to be Small Bird. Unless I'm crazy. I swear it was Small Bird. Where do I remember reading Small Bird? Interesting. I get a gun from you. What does your gun cost? 30? Not surprised with the theft. Some avenues have fake names and you get the basic info before getting all the info. Ah, okay. Interesting. Oh, that's right. They all have stories. Wait, I'm curious. I want to read their stories. Oh, goodness. A silent abnormality that understands the conflict between good and evil. Its empty eye sockets stare at those who encounter it. A giant skull that is attached to a cross. It wears a crown of thorns. It floats about 2 meters above the ground. Horrifying. While its appearance is bizarre, it is rare to record an incident of violence against employees involving the abnormality. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations with new people. The assigned employee must kneel before it, standing appears to be acceptable, and present their evil by confessing their sins to it. This way the way it feeds is unknown. Excerpt from experimentation records. We've cataloged the sins a person commit into 3 levels. Level 1, a small lie or action that either goes unnoticed or can be shared in jest. Level 2, sins that are more serious and are shared with the closest of friends. Level 3, sins so profound that they cannot be shared with anyone. They will be taken to the grave. Employee redacted have been assigned to confess a level 1 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increased by 12%. Employee redacted was assigned to confess a level 2 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increased by 15%. We sent employee redacted to confess a level 3 sin. 1 minute and 48 seconds after the employee was sent in, a bright flash of light was seen. The light was so bright that it could be seen outside of the containment unit. Immediately following the light, there was a facility-wide power outage. The phenomena lasted for 2 hours. The employee redacted lost 6 years of their memory. Further experiments were cancelled. Scientific ethics decree that all footage of those who participated in the experiment is to be kept sealed. However, this incident left us no choice but to review the footage of the containment unit. What happened during Redacted at around 4 p.m.? Anyways, there was a railway about 20 minutes from my house. Some of my good friends and I decided to dress as forest animals. One of us chose to go as a deer. It was a crude costume. It could hardly be called one of honest. It could hardly be called one to be honest. Just a pair of clumsily made antlers and a dark outfit and some deer-like spots on it. Omitted. I don't know how our deer friend wandered into the woods. We didn't notice that he was missing for maybe an hour. We searched for him and finally found in some bushes. We called out his name, and I'm not sure if it was the relief of finally finding us or what, but he started sprinting towards us. And that's when we heard like gunshots. Bang, bang, bang. When I came to my senses, I saw his blood splattered all to the feet, all the way to my feet. After that, none of us dressed up as an animal ever again. That's all. By the way, is this really supposed to be work? Is this really supposed to work? Its eye sockets are empty. It's a skull after all, but I doubt it's blind. It certainly has its gaze fixed on me, and I can somehow feel that it's listening to me, confessing that it does lighten my heart. Admittedly. Afterwards, we investigated the incident of the employee's hometown to get a better picture. We learned that a boy named Justin was shot and killed in a deer costume by hunters during hunting season. Unlike the employee's confession, Justin was repeatedly bullied by other kids. Witnesses said that they heard the kids shout, "Run, Justin, run," right before the gunshot. After the incident, the kids at the scene moved out of town and the deer hunting was banned in the area. Honestly, you can't expect all of our employees to give honest confession to the skull. Around every 1 in 10 employees will tend to say something that is not completely true. It's a bit different from a lie. You can say that it's a subconscious excuse they make. They distort perspective to justify their actions, even though they're aware that they should be telling the truth. Once this happens, the confession is no longer truly confession. Yes, I'm talking about you trying to justify your tardiness for 5 minutes now. Interesting. I don't think I'm gonna have much on you because I'm still missing a bunch of your stuff. So I'll come back to you when I have more. But I should. Oh, that's just a wall of text. Okay. And you don't actually have. You don't have a story. All right. I'm gonna drink some water before I read this one. I'll go back to Punishing Bird when I have more. Employee records, source unknown. Hey, have you guys ever been to one of those lobotomy meetups? Mind you, it took a lot of courage for me to bring this up again. You see, there's a bunch of clubs in the company where employees gather up. I once attended some kind of ping pong group event thing, but there weren't any girls there, so I pulled out real quick, lol. So, like, one day I saw this announcement for some weird get together at the corp message board. I got interested, so I called up the group leader, and he introduced himself as Redacted, from safety. I asked if there were any girls in the group, and he told me there was a ton of female employees. Now that got me super interested, so I signed up right away for the upcoming meetup. So I showed up, got a name tag like everyone else. I don't remember everything, but I think I saw like 3 people from training and 2 from information. Maybe about half an hour later, the leader brought in dozens of cans of well cheers on a tray and gave one to each of us. I should have realized something was wrong because the can was already open, but I'm a sucker for soda, and I just gulped the damn thing down my throat the moment he passed me a can Lamau. Now, after that, the leader told us it's time to move. He said he got a van rented for us. We all thought he was an awesome guy for that. I hopped in the van. The 2 employees from the horde and 1 guy from the same department as me. Leader said it was going to take about an hour to drive, so we just could nap if we wanted. So we did. Weird thing was, though, I went to sleep real fast. Like, real fast. Like, the moment I shut my eyes, it was out like a light. I had insomnia, but for whatever reason, I fell asleep so fast then. That was my big mistake. Anyways, I was sound asleep, but then I heard seagulls. I was like, what the fuck? Seagulls? Yeah, at first I thought it was someone's phone alarm, but then I heard waves crashing, and I was like, man, this is way too real for it to be a phone alarm. So I opened my eyes to find myself lying on a deck. I was on a goddamn boat, foul, an actual real life boat. I knew I was screwed the moment I saw shrimp hopping around. Sent chills down my spine. I wanted to believe it was all a dream, but I swear that shrimp's realistic flopping was a sobering sight. The realization crushed me like a hammer. I was surrounded by people who looked like they were the crew. They were all beefed up. It felt like they could put me back to sleep with force if I said something wrong. One slip, I'd be swimming with sharks. The crew was something around 10 people, including the captain. Boatswain, cook, and all that. They all chuckled at me when I was spacing out. The guy looked like the captain, walked toward me, and asked me about my height and weight. Asked him what the ship goes to port. He told me about a month, but that I shouldn't try to run away or anything, because that we already made a deal with my people. I had no damn idea who my people were, but I was too scared to ask. Then the whole crew members called me over for lunch. Excuse me. Where was I? They were making instant ramen, putting shrimp, crabs, clams, and all sorts of other stuff in it. They told me to stop acting like I was about to jump in the sea and try the ramen. I said no at first, but they laughed at me again, saying there weren't any sleeping pills or stuff like that in it, and gave me some anyway. A man's gotta live, so I ate it. It tasted better than I expected to. As soon as we finished lunch, they told me they was going to teach me how to adjust the ropes. I pretty much gave up at that point, so I was just simply answered, sure. All I could see anyways was these little islands that no one would have a chance of surviving on. For a month, I learned how to pull up fish traps, fill bait boxes, repair fishing nets, cook some ramen, get coffee, and all sorts of stuff. Kept getting better. I got to the point where I could prepare mackerel, sashimi, and fish stew for the crew. Everyone complimented it, said I could open a restaurant with that stew. Later on, we went through a couple of typhoons. Them and I started forming some kind of bond, a companionship. Whales were becoming a common sight at that point. 2 weeks in, the captain told me I was pretty good and asked me if I was interested in officially joining the crew. When I thought about it, and I would have been fired from the corp anyway, so this seemed like a legit opportunity to make a living. This was the first time I ever got a compliment, after all. What am I doing now? Well, I've been promoted, and now I'm living fine. I found true happiness in cracking open a cold one after a hard day's work, covered in sea water and sweat. I'm at a port now, but we gotta take off soon to catch some more shrimp. Never know what the future holds, bros. Sometimes I think about those other folk who were at the meetup that day. Not that I really want to snoop around to find out, though. I just try to keep a positive mind. I want to say they're hopefully doing good, just like me. Oh, it's time to sail out. See you guys. Fun. I'm enjoying this game. I like the world building and the SCP-ness. B, survival. Well, yeah. 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 Um. Actually, look up busy the next day. 2:15. If I just want to make sure that what day is it? Please tell me this is gonna put me onto the day 4. Okay, awesome. Yeah, no, I'm really liking this game. Actually, I'm like the art style, the vibe. It's very like, I guess. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate. Playful plan. Appreciate. I said that like fucking horribly. I think I'll do my best to get back to this. I might stream it again on Thursday. Logo. Oh, employs every encyclopedia entry and all other game progression will be lost, even your precious memories. No, I don't want to restart. Interesting restart button. Oh, because it's like a lobotomy. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So that's the restart button. Yeah, no. I'm having a lot of fun. So, I'll probably get back to this on Thursday. Or I might try a different game. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try getting into like a cycle. Or if I'm gonna play multiple things, I'll do one thing another. So we might get Lobotomy Corporation Tuesdays and other game Thursdays. Whatever I decide. Or I'll just keep playing Lobotomy Corporation until I'm done. We'll find out. But that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up. I just wanted to do a smaller stream today. Nothing like too crazy. But you know, I'm glad that, you know, people were able to stop by, you know, spend their time. It's been fun talking to y'all and chatting. Thank you once again. Thank you so much for the follow, Playful. You know, it's really appreciated. With that in mind, I'm going to raid out, but to who is a $1 million question? Probably Manny. I'm gonna raid out to Manny. What is Manny doing right now? Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Yeah, sure. It's a very different vibe. Yeah, we're gonna be raiding out to Manny. Hope you all have a good day. Make sure to treat him with kindness, respect, love, and all that kind of jazz. Love you guys so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Have a wonderful day.